What's up, everybody? Josiah here. We about to play some Apex.
At about 3 a.m., I was woken by the sound of a phone call in the next room. Sam's room. When I entered, I saw him sitting on his bed, burying his face in his hands. I lost some control. The driver is tired, like our father was. Something distracts the driver from his road. Sam was arguing with someone.
We got this. We got this.
It is hard to describe the feeling.
Our path is made today.
My thesis, the willing will survive.
They were still really angry. They were arguing as they walked. I did not want to hear it, so I closed the window and went to bed. At about 3 a.m., I was awoken by the sound of a phone call in the next room, Sam's room. When I entered,
Introducing your champion.
saw him sitting on his bed, burying his face in his hands. I lost some control. You know, it happens. The driver is tired, like our father was, or something distracts the driver from the road. For example, an argument with someone in our house.
Most alive when rapidly approaching my death.
If you were watching my story, just remember, these things can end up badly. My mother and father did not survive the accident. It's hard to describe the feeling when you find out that your parents are gone. Yesterday, everything was, fun might feel, was. But now it's all ruined. Nothing will be like it used to be. And also the feeling of loneliness. Shock and grief are gone. Now I am 16 and I've been an orphan for 2 years already. I'm just now able to share my emotions with those who are luckier than me. It was good that Grandma was with us at the moment. She helped us figure out all the formalities. She organized the funeral and paid all the expenses. She even helped us get insurance money, which allowed Sam and I some money to live on for a while. But then, Granny said that her help to her beloved grandchildren was over. She could not take us back to her tiny apartment in Paris, and she did not want to move to the United States. So she said, au revoir, and flew back to France. And I thought that I'd gotten seriously stuck. The last thing I expected was for Sam to go through the motions and arrange for guardianship of me. But that was exactly what he did. He had a job and earned a small but steady income, and I was grown up enough to live with my older brother by that time. All the formalities were settled, but this was only the beginning of our problems. The first problem we encountered was that Sam could not afford our parents' house. So we moved to a cheap apartment with 2 tiny bedrooms, separated by a wall so thin that even a simple nail could break through it. Now my brother and I had to live much closer to each other than we were used to or wanted. The 9 years is not such a big difference in age, but we always took very little interest in each other's lives. We had never even gone to the movies together, and we did not have mutual friends that could bring us at least a little bit closer. So, locked together in this tiny apartment, we started to annoy each other. But there were also more basic problems. For instance, Sam refused to take part in any housekeeping duties. Oh gosh, how mad I would get that he had just left it all for me. With the excuse that he earned the money for both of us. I had to wash my clothes and his. I had to clean the apartment, and I even had to learn to cook. My mother kept the house neat, but never taught us anything about an independent life. So at the beginning I felt clumsy and helpless, but honestly, it was just little things. There was something much worse. You see, I don't have many friends, especially ones that I would invite to visit. But if Sam came home from work and saw any of them, he did not even try to hide the fact that he was annoyed. He didn't want to see high school kids at his house when he wanted to come home and relax after a hard work day. So I stopped inviting friends to our house altogether. That was not fair, because Sam invited friends at any time, even at night. And every time when he threw a party in our apartment, he asked me to go and take a walk. Finally, I got fed up with that, and I decided not to come back home at the agreed upon time. I did not pick up the phone when Sam called, and it made me happy to think that he was worried. But not because I wanted him to care about me. It was my revenge against Sam for all his behavior. I did not have any money, so I just hung around the city all night, hiding from the police patrols. But Sam finally found me. It was already late morning. I saw his red, tired eyes and realized that he had been looking for me all night long, driving his used car. Later on, I accidentally found out that he skipped his shift that morning and nearly got fired. Neither of us apologized for that night. In fact, we've never talked about it. But since then, we both did not object to any visitors at the house. But Sam's friends did not forget how I framed my older brother, and they disliked me. They started to joke and even made fun of me when Sam was not looking. They never took it too far, so I did not tell Sam about them, but it was unpleasant to listen to mean jokes from adult guys. I could have probably asked Sam to talk to them, but I did not want to tell him about my problems. The only person from my brother's circle who was kind to me was his girlfriend, Jane. She was 20 years old, and she was very nice and pretty. I sincerely could not understand the reason why she was dating my ill-tempered brother. I realized that Jane felt pity for me, but I still felt flattered by her attention. When she came home before Sam had returned from work, she would talk to me, and it felt so easy to communicate with her. I did not feel like she was older than me. One day, I didn't talk to anybody else as openly as I did with Jane. I started to envy Sam, that he had such a wonderful girlfriend. And then I made a big mistake.
Discover the power of Tempur-Pedic sleep at Raymore and Flanagan. With Tempur-Pedic's pressure-relieving comfort, you'll wake up ready for anything and get your new Tempur-Pedic.
Once, Jane came home before Sam, like most other ordinary days. We chatted and ate ice cream, and you know, Jane was very nice to me in a special way. She touched my hand every now and then she said that with her finger, laughing so sweetly. Well, I tried to kiss her. I do not know what I was thinking about trying to kiss my brother's girlfriend, but I almost did it. And what happened next literally destroyed me. It looked like the devil had suddenly possessed Jane. She slapped my face, she screamed, and then she called Sam in her cell and, crying, started to ask him to come home as soon as possible. But my brother was already nearby and was there within a minute. And then Jane accused me of harassing her. Can you imagine? She cried and repeated that I had attacked her, but it was a lie. I was shocked, but Jane's next words finished me. Crying on, she demanded that Sam get rid of the juvenile delinquent in this house. And then I understood that all Jane's kindness with me was a lie. She was just looking for a way to get rid of me. I had heard many times that she would like to move in with Sam if they had the opportunity. I left the apartment and rushed down the stairs. But I only managed to reach the nearby bench because I burst into tears. Because of the resentment toward Jane. Because I detested myself. Because the world was an incredibly unfair place. I got myself together when Sam sat near me and put a Coke in my hands. He kept silent for a while, and then he said calmly and easily that he did not believe Jane, and that we would not see her again. I am not sure, but maybe for the first time since I was a kid, I hugged my brother, and I understood with shame and happiness how wrong I was about him. There is nobody else I trust in this unfair world apart from Sam, my brother. Well, this is my story. It will hopefully help someone realize that you should only look for support from your family. Otherwise, you can end up making a big mistake.
From a couple of years ago. I was in search of true love, and in a way I found it, but I was brutally catfished. This is what happened. I didn't manage to find a girlfriend. I think I was just unlucky. I'm good looking and not boring, but as it often happens, I didn't like girls interested in me, and girls I liked paid me no attention. Life is pain, but I remained positive. If you can't do it in real life, to the wonderful world of dating apps. It was fun. I matched with several girls at once and started chatting. Well, nothing really engaging, but it's a start at least. A couple of days swiped right, and I could breathtaking beauty from my city. Her name was Shira. chatting, and she definitely knew how to interest the guy. Our conversation was different from all the other talks I made with random girls. Sometimes they seemed really shallow, and most of the talks didn't differ from one another. Kira struck me at once. Not only was she beautiful, but also witty. We were just texting for a couple of weeks, and I was already in love. I was checking my phone all the time to see if a message from her had arrived. This was a clear sign that time had come for the next step. The next step would be talking on the phone. I asked her for her private number, and she gave it to me. We had a very inspiring talk. She sounded genuinely interested and nice to me. Her voice was so profound and tender and sounded strangely adult. However, it was okay for a girl who seemed so mature, even if she was a teenager like me. I called her from time to time, and she always responded. And we made our cute chats. I was telling her more and more about myself. Some really personal stuff. And she always encouraged me to tell her more. Cool. A person who is genuinely interested in me, I thought. At some point, I proposed to her a date. I was not sure how she would take it, but she agreed at once. I was already
I am
imagining
back from
myself
eating
dating
chocolate
that
cake.
gorgeous girl. But when the day of our first date came, she told me she couldn't come because she had fallen ill. Okay, stuff happens. I'll have to wait. We scheduled another date for the following week. The day before, she confirms that she will definitely come. Hooray! But an hour before the date, she writes, apologizing and saying that she has to accompany her mother to the doctor urgently. That's bad luck, really. She assured me that next time she would come 100%. Well, you can imagine that next time she dumped me for another reason. I was getting irritated, but she seemed so sincere in her apologies that I bit my tongue. However, she did it again until one day she informed me that she was in the hospital with a serious illness, as she put it, and we needed to postpone our appointments. But she was still eager to know more and begged me not to give up on her. Of course, I asked her if I could visit her at the hospital, or at least say what hospital it was, but she refused, saying that she wouldn't want anyone to see her in the horrible condition.
We got this round squared away.
She didn't say what was wrong with her, though. She just implied it was something grave and dangerous.
This is gonna be a good fight.
I was worried a lot and decided to help her somehow. I was sure if I managed to find her, she wouldn't push me away. I thought it was kind of romantic. So I switched my Sherlock mode
so I
on
did
and
my hair
decided
for
to
this.
find out
Nothing
who
wrong
she
with
was.
looking good in the ring.
One
I
of
look
her
good.
pics on the I thought that she probably studied there. Decided that the easiest way was going there and asking around if any of the students knew her. There, I could get more info about her condition and where to find her. So one day, I left the classes a bit earlier and went to that high school. And now imagine the scene. I am arriving to that school. There's a break.
Stay on me.
And who do I see at once? Kira. I'm running up to her, mumbling something about a hospital and an illness, and she stops me with a, Sorry, you must be mistaken. I'm not Kira. I'm showing her the pictures on my phone, and she admits those are her pictures, but she's actually Bella, and she has never used dating apps. Good lord, I've been catfished! I was gazing at her.
Hit the chest, we're dropping hot.
She was asking for details on where I got those pictures from and who the person I was talking to was.
Check out over there.
I had no idea. My heart was broken. I was red with shame, and I just wanted to come home and delete all the conversations I made with Kira. There was lots
Yeah, what's poppin', bro?
Turned out, Bella was not less interested in Kira, but so much better, because she was real and single. After a couple of dates, we found out that we actually liked each other, and imagine that, we are dating till now. I have never found out who that person was, and I've never understood what that catfishing was for.
No.
I remember the day I met Bella, I made a selfie together with her and sent it to Kira. She blocked her account immediately, and I've never heard a single word from her ever since. My story finished well, but my message to you guys is never trust anyone on the web, and don't tell personal things to people you don't know. Sounds obvious,
Appreciate it, bro.
but you never know when you get
Appreciate it. I'm pretty good, Waze. I'm pretty good.
so that everyone is informed about dangerous things.
If you're wondering where my friends are, they're at school.
Leave a comment if you have some idea about why I could have been catfished.
Reposition here.
Needs more compromise. New Cape Line Sparkling Cocktail. All the flavor, just 6 simple ingredients, and nothing artificial.
I could have won last game because I had a Spitfire, but of course, everybody died, so I had no chance. Yeah, sure, when I get back on.
Hi, my name is Sarah, and I'll tell you a story that broke my heart. Now, as I'm getting over it,
I could add you on Fortnite when I get back on. I don't have a problem with that.
His name is Jake, but now I can't even be sure about that. It all happened during my first year in high school. Our family moved to another town, and everything was really new to me. I didn't know anyone in my class, and on my first day, I was too shy to start a conversation. And among all the boys in my new class, it was Jake who drew my attention. I mean, it was hard not to. He was so popular. And he didn't stop really.
Yo, message. Bamboo. Full.
Spotted. Of course. Double time.
Oh, shit! Oh, no!
Setting up a decoy. Shots fired, and they're hitting.
Every Jake had a story.
Oh, shit! Oh my gosh. You see, I had the 2 worst guns in the game. Literally, the 2 worst guns in the game. Are you kidding me? Man, they really wanted to screw me over. Who the hell is gonna kill people with a damn Mozambique? And a freaking, I don't add people on PlayStation, because every time I do, they're toxic. I don't really trust people like. Trust is something that's earned. Or 405 subs. Can we hit 410 today, people? Can we hit 410 subscribers today? The road to 500 subs is happening. If we can get 500 subs by the end of this month, that would be amazing. If we can get it by May. And if we could hit 1K by the end of the summer, that would be amazing. So, everyone, make sure you do everything you can to make that happen. Because 1K is like a dream come true, bro. Nobody understands how much that would definitely mean to me. Like, the world, y'all. If you guys want to do a sub swap in the comments, you guys can. If you guys want to get subs, I'm not gonna sub to you guys, but people in the comment section are definitely allowed to make sub swaps. As long as you don't promote yourself and you just say sub swap, so and so name, sub swap, then you can do that. You could definitely do a sub swap if you want your channel to grow. My username on Fortnite is Josiah is cool 13. Make sure you don't put a space between cool and 13. But I'm not adding it on PlayStation. I don't add people on PlayStation.
I'm here to tell you something right now. The Phoenix need Ja Morant, and here's why. Now understand, Max, and I'll qualify my statement by saying this. Ja Morant to me reminds me somewhat of a Russell Westbrook. The athleticism, the ability to get to the rim at will, to finish above the rim with his volatile dunking style, finishing at the basket. just like I love Westbrook. I love his game. I love his body. So,
I don't add people on PlayStation. I always come late. Because I always come late of school, please. No, I don't add people on PlayStation. Sorry. People that ask me questions multiple times, don't think my answer is going to change. It's not going to change. I'm very adamant on what I say. You guys think what I say is going to change just because you ask multiple times and try to annoy me? That doesn't change.
Weapons to choose from in Apex Legends, it may be difficult to separate the absolute trash. We've decided to make life as easy as possible for you. Here came up with our very own Apex Legends weapon rankings. Work our way up to the best weapon in the entire game, so it's a surprise that we bring with the awful Mozambique. Yup, it's not. 3-shot shotgun pistol hybrid known as the Mozambique. Worst weapon in all of Apex Legends. Not all of us can be like Daquan Loco. The worst gun in the game. Let's face it, we're just so many Apex Legends memes about this weapon, which gives you all the information that you will still explain why this weapon is hot garbage to you.
Let's land here.
Bullets in a mag. Lame. It also has no idea what
Here we go. Ready
is it.
up.
A shotgun? Is it a hand cannon? Is it a pistol? Well, shotgun ammo, but it's way weaker than the other 3 in the game. All we really that it sucks. Really sucks. Next up is the P2020, which is definition of a P. Of course, it classified melee attacks as being a better option than the Mozambique. Meanwhile, is semi-automatic and does next to no damage at all. If you don't have a light extended mag equipped, you'll most likely have to use 2 entire magazines just to down a player with no body armor. We weren't lying when we said it was weak. That being said, it could be an alright sidearm at the beginning of the game, but if it's your good luck, there's never really going to be a situation where you're going to be happy to have a P2020 in your inventory. It's just not a very good option. The TIG is a very powerful sniper rifle that fires a 3-round burst, but it's still too much of a to be used as one of your 2 options. Like Aculite, the best way to use this weapon is to keep your distance and hit your shots, which is hard to get done considering how easy some characters like Wraith are and how quickly characters like Pathfinder can get up personal with you. In other words, the gun is good at scouting at long ranges, but taking out long-range targets.
No! What?
Range, since it's easy to snap onto targets.
I said fudge. I said fudge.
Zambique and the P2020, of course.
Oh my gosh, bro. How?
Isn't a good weapon. Plain and simple. Yeah, Grizzy might do work with this, but we're just
He comes right up on freaking easily finish. Bro. At least finish him off.
Than you think. It could drop opponents pretty quickly at close range, but anything further than 20 meters will be a challenge.
Somebody tell me I got that kill. Please tell me I got that kill. I ain't got no sniper kills yet.
In the early game, it's your secondary weapon later in the game, but if you're smart, you won't even have the gun in the end game and will swap it out for a shotgun or literally any other SMG. The R45
I was working so hard.
SMG. Yup. That's right. It might be a bit of a hot take, but just like Breezy, we actually don't mind the weapon. Sure, it's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but you can certainly do work at close range. Take this weapon over the ultra any day because you guessed it, it's much more accurate. Not only is it more accurate, but it even shoots faster.
Can you save me, please?
Bullet in its mag, making it possible to do more damage per second with the RE45.
Can you like hurry up and save me?
Stabilizer and an extended light mag. This weapon could be lethal at close range. It's actually a viable sidearm that you
Help me!
if for some reason you just can't.
You're running away from the ring. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I swear, bro. I bet they didn't even give me that kill. Thanks for stealing my kill.
It has the potential to be a great weapon, but it's never going to single-handedly win your game. This weapon isn't terrible by any means, and it's a decent starting weapon, but that's about it. Good luck. 3-round burst on target, because this weapon is useless at mid to long range unless you have a barrel stabilizer. With the epic or legendary barrel stabilizer, it's actually quite good, but these attachments are not easy to come by. A naked hemlock is a very difficult gun to use, but out in single fire mode, it's more usable. The longbow DMR is another powerful sniper rifle, but as Bull 1 shows us, it's much more useful than the triple take because of its versatility. Of course, you're going to go with it at close range, but the weapon truly shines at mid to long range. At these ranges, it can...
Extended light mag here.
You have a 3x HCOG Ranger optic or a 2x to 4x variable zoom optic. Now this gives you the ability to scout and damage long-range targets. Rifling hop up on top of that, and you get a gun that does even more damage on headshots, turning it into an absolute beast if you're accurate enough, of course. The thing is, most are not at long range, which limits the weapon's usefulness and is the sole reason why it's so low on this list. But it's truly dominant in its need.
I set the portal.
We like the G7 Scout more than the longbow, because while it definitely isn't as good at long range, it's better at close to mid-range, which is where most of the engagements in Apex Legends tend to happen.
Recharging my shield.
How to use the weapon, he keeps his targets at mid-range and hits his shots. It's as simple as that. Plus, the G7 Scout uses light ammo as opposed to heavy ammo.
Need to recharge my shields.
You'll rarely run out of ammo.
We need a better network with Boost. You to super reliable, super fast nationwide network. Time for a switch? Oh, I'm back.
No more resting
Recharge my
face.
shield.
Switch to Boost and get 4 lines, each with a limited gigs for $100 a month. All on Boost and super
I
reliable.
knocked that guy and you got my kill.
Ammo with the
At least this game was more like Fortnite.
Ranger optics, anything because the extra zoom makes it difficult to track moving targets at closer ranges. Sure, it does less damage than a longbow.
Oh, don't worry, I got a heal jump.
Bigger mag and almost no trigger delay, making it a solid weapon for those with a quick trigger finger. The Prowler Heavy SMG is a weapon that's hard to fit into this list, but we feel like the number 12 slot is perfect for it. If you get a golden Prowler like one cheesy mofo, you're in business. But not all of us are that lucky. The Prowler is an SMG that uses heavy ammo, which makes it the strongest SMG in the game, and the most difficult one to find ammo for. On top of that,
Damn it!
It's an inaccurate 5-round burst, and you can't equip a barrel stabilizer to make the weapon more accurate. It's honestly an awful weapon until you attach a receiver hop-up to the weapon, which gives it the ability to fire auto. Truly shine. Without the hop-up, it's a bottom 5 weapon. But the hop-up, it's making...
I need heals, bro.
Go on, watch out.
I need heals.
To truly become a beast, as T-Bone, which has an interesting trait. Its fire rate increases the longer you...
Come on, Mitchell. Say hello.
Oh.
And then it becomes with mag in seconds and hitting nearly 1,000 rounds per minute. This trait sounds awesome, but it has its weaknesses. Your first few shots with the devotion, you're done for. Already down. Luckily, with the legendary turbocharger, the time required to get to the maximum rounds per minute is reduced, turning it into a buzzsaw at close range. Sadly, it uses energy ammo though, which is the red ammo. Right in the middle of the pack, we have the newest weapon in Apex Legends, the Havoc Energy Rifle. Similar to Drifter, we believe this gun has the potential to be a top 5 weapon with the right attachments. It's accurate, but it has a big charging delay. When you pull the trigger, there's a short delay before the weapon starts firing that's really difficult to get used to. Luckily, this weapon can equip 2 different hop-ups, but not at the same time, of course. This is the problem. With the turbocharger, the Havoc completely loses the charging delay and feels a lot like a typical assault rifle. With a select fire receiver, you turn the Havoc into a single fire weapon capable of firing concentrated energy blasts that deal massive damage. Small charge time and turn the weapon into a sniper. The flatline assault rifle is a good but not great weapon in Apex Legends. It's a good assault rifle in terms of damage and rate of fire that players like TJ. It's the epitome of average, being a decent option at all ranges. While that sounds bad, that's actually exactly what you want. Makes the flatline one of the better weapons in the game. What we have with the gun is accuracy. While it's more than capable, you can't attach a barrel stabilizer. Only an extended heavy mag, an optic.
Well, of course, we probably would have won that gunfight if it was actually near us.
So you could definitely get used to it. Now it's time to take a look at the best SMG in the
AKA
game.
the other guy.
What we can love about this gun is its insane rate of fire. Firing at 1,000
Kidding me.
rounds per weapon in Apex Legends, meaning you'll absolutely chew through it. But luckily, the R99 uses light. You can before you even come close to running out of ammo with this gun. It's
Stop being a pussy. Rescue.
Stabilizer and a stock on it to improve it. Also, if you get a level 3 extended light mag, you can jump from 18 bullets in the mag to 30.
What are you talking?
Bullet hose like the R99. It's a great option if you prefer a spray and pray secondary over a high damage shotgun. That being said, we still think any shotgun.
Well, maybe you should have stayed with us because we could have won that fight, obviously.
R99 at close range. The that holds 8 bullets in the magazine.
Yes, it was. I literally almost knocked that guy, and I knocked somebody else before.
Weapon in the game by any means, but it's a good mix.
One of the guys I actually knocked. You just got credit for the kill because I died.
It's not for anyone, whether you're a
You literally got one of my kills, so you can't really say
not the
anything.
weapon of choice for an expert, because there's another shotgun out there that they will love.
Haven't died.
We'll get into it later. In our opinion.
I died before they could count the kills, so the kill doesn't count.
Great because it was so
Duh. I'm doing that knocked him.
well,
All you have to do was finish to do. You literally did nothing on that kill.
It's not a big weakness at all, but the R301 is weaker than both the Hemlock and the Flatline. Separate the R301 from its assault rifle competition are that it's incredibly accurate and it uses light ammo. These two features are in any situation.
Yo, why are you such a bad person, bro?
Deal some damage. You can't say the same for the other ARs. That's
Because you're so cocky. Well, maybe I used the wrong word, because it is just a game.
the Kraber sniper rifle is one of the rarest weapons in the game, since the legendary gun can only.
I don't know why you didn't stay with. What makes you think we couldn't have won that gunfight?
Not include lifeline care packages like Noah J456. You longest weapon in the game that's even more effective at long range than the longbow. One shot to the body with the Kraber will deal 120.
Dude, I was literally hitting my shots.
Charge level
I hit my
as
shots.
well as a small chunk of your health too. A head damage, meaning it'll down opponents in one headshot at any range. Talk about powerful. The same one as the longbow.
I'm not even gonna that
Limited.
because he literally did nothing.
Deserves a spot in our top 5. In the number
I actually won 2 games with Gibraltar this
I
season.
think it's the best full auto
It's so hard to win with
seems to agree with us. It's accurate.
That's how bad he
It
is.
has a massive magazine in a game full of guns with puny mags.
And no, Lifeline is not my main. My actually Gibraltar, and he's hard to win with.
Extended mag, the Spitfire can hold a ridiculous 60 bullets in a mag. Just to put that into perspective, it's more than triple the mag size of a naked R301, which is just nuts. Fire is that low 512 rounds per minute, so you have to hit your shots and be accurate with the weapon to really dominate with
You
it.
know, this could be a lot easier if you just stayed with us. We still would have had a chance. I mean,
Yes.
probably a better chance than you have of winning this gunfight.
The Peacekeeper shotgun. If you put hundreds of hours into Apex Legends like we have, then you have a love-hate relationship with Stode and just go crazy with the weapon, racking up elimination after elimination, but other times the weapon is doing
Is get experience.
it may lack consistency,
That's all you're trying to do.
but there's no
Is it because you can get Apex packs and stuff?
the entire game. We number 3. Just hip fire and aim at your enemy's center mass and you'll deal some massive damage. With the precision choke up, you can aim down your more, increasing its range and then turning it into a shotgun sniper of sorts. The Peacekeeper may have just gone nerfed, but it's still so good. In the number 2 slot, we have the legendary expensive shotgun. Just like the Kraber, you could only obtain the weapon from supply drops, making it very rare. It's an absolute powerhouse of a weapon that can decimate opponents at close range.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of right about that. I actually play for close to the same reasons, just not the exact same reason. Y'all do it every game, but you do it pretty often. Are you like a grown man? Wow, I'm actually, you're like, double my age, like 3 more years and you'll be triple my age. So you're like 3 years away from being triple my age. Hey yo, can we play another game after this? Cause you seem pretty good at the game. Yeah. Can we play another game after this? Cause you seem pretty good at the game. Alright. So I'll invite you. Just stay still and try to stay quiet. Maybe he'll go away. Cause don't you get more XP for being a kill leader and stuff? And killing the kill leader?
Warning, ring closing. Yeah, I'm inside the next ring. Attention, delivering care package.
And then you ended up getting a bunch of XP because you won. So basically you just have to finish top 3 and you get a bunch of XP. Wow. Actually, I never played like that.
Round 4.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to freaking, even, the only way you're gonna get, like, a lot of experience points for killing people is if you kill, like, 10 or more people. And you probably still won't get as much as if you place top 3, right? Did you ever see that video where Ninja ended up dying to a supply bin? Do you watch? Yeah, video games are pretty fun. I'm actually a YouTuber. Can you subscribe to my channel? Ah, okay, that's fine. But can I invite you to the Apex party after this game? So, do you like take video games seriously, or do you just play for fun? You play to win? But do you get all raging when you lose, or do you say... I'm not gonna lie, one time I was playing 2K with my friend, and I freaking threw the controller so hard on the ground that it bounced right back off the ground and hit my friend right in the mouth, and they had a bloody lip. Yeah. But that was years ago. That was like 2017. I was so mad. Because I had never lost to him before. Hopefully you place top 3 though. That way you get some XP. Really? Yeah, because I play as top 3, so I'm getting a bunch of XP, right? That makes sense. Can you imagine you actually end up winning this game? Which I highly doubt will happen. I'm play more games, we could probably win. I actually have 2 wins with and I only have 3 wins because you know it's pretty hard to win. Like, you don't have, and now I won 2 in season 1 because I.
Target spotted.
Okay. Well, at least you're top 3. I saw someone behind you. I think I'll let you know if they were aiming right at you, or if they saw you. I know just by enemy being there.
You're in their sights.
No. Oh, you dead. Yeah. Oh, you have a... Oh, you are so lucky you had a resurrection. What a waste of a resurrection. That was hilarious. Yo, we gotta play another game. Can you imagine what would have happened if we actually had some... The reason I didn't follow you is because I hear you.
Apex champions.
I'm gonna invite you to a lobby, alright? What's up? Yeah. Bless you. So, have you reached 1,000 kills with any character? Have you reached like 1K kills with any character?
If the gods will it, we vinner.
Well, except one of them. Except Rave, because it said you had like 84 of them with her.
Hey, now, I didn't ask to be the best. I worked for it.
Ah. My kill count is terrible. Like, the most kills I have of a character is 21, and that's the character I'm playing as right now. Which is because I'm grinding to get a kill with every single gun, and the only gun I don't have a kill with him is the sniper.
Supply ship over there. I'm the jump master. Vámonos!
Oh, I'm just giving myself a challenge.
Let's go over here.
Oh, I'm pretty good at Shakur. I'm pretty good. If you're wondering who I'm talking to my comment section, because I'm a YouTuber and I stream on Twitch sometimes. You're kind of right. Why do I waste my time doing things like that when I could be?
Attention. First blood.
Ooh. Hashtag I am about to be OP.
Reloading.
Gunfight. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming.
We're already in the ring. Reloading. Those bad guys over there.
This could have been a great time to bring out Lifeline.
We've got company. I downed a hostile. Reloading.
Oh shoot, bro! It didn't reload. I appreciate it, Shakur. I'm down, of course. Yeah, of course. Of course. My bad, bro. Man, you're so lucky you had a... Around near where I died at. You're probably kind of screwed if you don't heal now. Any heals at all? You shoot him through there?
I need help.
Well, it's worth a shot then. Oh, well then yeah, you're fucked. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. At least you're Bloodhound, so you know how many people there are. Oh, thank God, you guys barely reached me in time. You had 1 second to spare. Literally. That's why Apex Legends sucks. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we all know this ain't Fortnite. He wasn't gonna hit them. Yeah. Well, at least we're not raging right now. Sometimes, and then I shouldn't take it too serious. There's other times where I realize it's enough. Wait, did you max out? Oh shit. Oh, well, now a little bit more about the game, so.
I was the best girl in New York City. He thought I should be recognized just as they were. By us, it was a jealous, and especially Isaiah. They had another thing.
I'm ready for whatever today brings.
Yeah, I'll write my epic name in the section.
We will defeat all of our enemies.
Try to stop me.
That's my epic. I'm not adding anyone on PS4 though, cause I
Introducing your champion.
don't trust him.
You're gonna see a lot of me.
St. Patrick's Day may have already passed, but Fortnite St. Patrick's Day every day. And no, not because we're alcoholics. We only get turned here on this channel.
Enough lying around. We drop
Anyways,
him.
some people out there are extremely lucky. Either encounter or some of the most ridiculous, unlikely things that never happen. So if you have no such luck and continue to search for the answer to having been more adventure. And there is either a gigantic ladder that is hanging over our heads somewhere on the island, or there is a leprechaun hiding somewhere on the island. And one day, find this like the video, Chuck E. Cheese tokens, and subscribe if you think we have arguably the worst loss of all. Tell us why. Comment section below. Number 5. Restars. Probably the most desired weapon. Anything else that's it's got to be a gun that no.
I killed an enemy.
Reloading. If I ever glide down, the first thing I find is a scar. I'll get gonna be feeling good, and it's a lucky game just from that alone. It's extremely rare to come across a scar.
Let's move this way.
Any chest for that matter, as I'm usually just coming across a ton of.
Beginning ring countdown.
It's even rare is getting multiple scars immediately from the start. Now, this clip will show you guys quite possibly the lucky guy in Fortnite getting not one, not 3 freaking scars, and all from the exact same house. So our guy hops on down to Pleasant Park and opens his first chest in the attic for a pleasant surprise. Scar. He's probably pretty happy for that, but that wasn't enough to satisfy his hunger for treasure. He then proceeds down to the other rooms of the house to continue looting. After getting trapped, he goes down to the basement to open up a second chest, and to his surprise, he uncovers yet another. Now this is absolutely ridiculous already, but the surprises are not gets wilder. Chest on the other side of the reloading.
I'm finishing him, watch my back. Oh, I said watch my back! Bro!
Fire, friends.
Bitch.
Man, what beginner's luck, though. This game needs to throw me a bone or something. I'll be lucky if I can get a blue AR. Number 4, crazy shot.
Can I get a finisher without just freaking letting me die? Every time I try to finish somebody. Every single time. You guys can't watch my back for 2 seconds? I can tell this dude's new to Apex. Oh my goodness, just say but so that way we don't This dude is literally a level 3.
Theirs is the one
This is the last one. Literally.
and takes this giant leap. But
Gosh, bro.
360 in the air, a few quick weapons. A killer no-scope shot. Antonio has got to be a madman to undergo such a dangerous surviving the fall with 4 HP to spare. Not just that, because a few seconds after he lands, his bullet ends up eliminating someone from 300 away. Just that shot in itself was extremely epic, but him doing it after eliminating all of his teammates and surviving that same fall makes this clip that much more crazy.
Wait, why you gotta leave the stream though? Is it because I'm not playing Fortnite? Gee. Trash.
What the fuck? Number 3, King Richard breaks the floor but lands on a bed to save him. I think the most annoying way to die tonight has to be either from falling off of a cliff or building or falling for a trap. So what's got to be worse than that is falling down only to hit a trap. This next clip features King Richard breaking the floor underneath him, only to find out that under his fall laid a sharp little trap. Now, rather than him dying, he actually ends up surviving thanks to a bed that was placed just oh so perfectly underneath him. Not exactly sure how that came about, but the whole situation ended up a bit too perfect for Richard. He ends up building stairs back up and he jumps out of the building afterwards to safety. This may not seem like that eventful of a clip, but being caught in that safety of a bed sure was lucky. See, this wasn't a big problem for that other guy. One-hittable. He always one-hit was really stacked on shields and items, so let's up to that there to prevent his death.
Come on, we got work to do.
I got the need for speed.
Come and get it.
My goodness, Jen.
This is your champion.
Number 2, the luckiest save ever. It's gotta be extremely frustrating when you're playing in the top 20. There are people hiding in bushes. It pisses me off that some people still try to camp until the end of the game, and they finally pop out for a chance to win and clean up that last player. Well, in this next clip, that was showcasing for his life. We get to see a bush camper finally learn his lesson. Chris spots someone next to a tree, so he decides to give him a quick shot from his sniper. But right as he does that, his target spots him well. Shot right off the way. No Cerebros Ultra! Sniper skill, but somehow doesn't end up getting hurt one bit. He looks at the kill feed and notices that someone's just got sniped at the very same moment. But who exactly? Well, he spots a death animation playing right for the person who's standing behind him and all the actors.
What?
First blood.
Guess we doing the sniper only challenge.
I need optics for an assault rifle.
Looks like we're in the next ring.
Supply bin there.
Well, I guess we're doing the sniper challenge.
Maybe something coming here.
Sniper is gonna get me to die. That's what it's gonna get. Yeah, we're not doing the sniper only challenge. Thank God. I got a longbow. I do have a longbow. I had a longbow and I had a G7 Scout.
Compadre, heavy ammo here.
Thank you.
Phoenix kit here.
Hostile right here. Let's explore this way. Let's go this way. Watching this spot. Enemy spotted. Making contact with enemy. Enemy over. Hostile spotted. Reload.
Bad guys, let's do this. I'm going in.
Reload.
Say adios to the entire squad. Damn, I'm good at this. Heavy ammo here.
Let's explore.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Thank you. Heads up, grenade.
Reload.
Must go faster. Reloading.
Enemy taken out.
Reloading.
Are they all dead?
Enemy taken out.
One more?
Whole squad down.
Kill leader appointed.
I'm the kill leader. We got this.
We done fucked up. Oh shit, he fucked me up.
Down one. Reloading.
Shit. Oh. How many are there?
Heads up, we're not alone. Heads up, we're not alone. We've got company.
Bro!
Enemies right here.
Are you talking to me?
Attention.
What I thought. If you're new to the stream, just like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream right here and get on Fortnite. Peace.